to be able to represent so many people. Yeah, it's great to.
All right, you see there thousands of people marching in downtown D.C. today. They are against abortions and they're calling for change. The March for Life rally was centered on the National Mall once again after it was scaled back last year and largely virtual due to the pandemic. Our Bruce LaShan has been out there all day, and Bruce, there was a bit of a different energy there this time around.
Yeah, Lorenzo, bracingly cold out here, but a lot of these anti-abortion activists tell me that they have never felt so warm. Many are hopeful that after 49 years of marching on the Supreme Court, this is the last year that they'll have to march on the court, that this is the year that the court will overturn decades of precedents and throw out or at least significantly narrow Roe versus Wade.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
From across the country, thousands gathered on the Mall near the White House, convinced that after nearly a half century of marching for life, this is the year that they will celebrate a huge victory.
I'll outlast Roe v. Wade.
Legal experts say the 6-3 conservative majority on the Supreme Court is now likely within months to narrow or overturn the 1973 decision that guaranteed a woman's right to choose. For Barbara Frazier of Fredericksburg, it cannot come soon enough.
It's just emotional. It's a life, and life is precious. It's a hard day for me. I lost my son 2 years ago on this day. So I'm out here doing something positive.
The anti-abortion movement now casting the issue as a matter of equity and civil rights for the unborn.
Equality begins in the womb.
You don't feel that this is a matter between a woman and her.
It's not about that. It's about a human life.
A few dozen members of the far-right Patriotic Front tried to take the lead of the march and were corralled by police. The march stretched up and down Constitution Avenue, the tail still at 14th Street by the time the head reached the Capitol.
Where did you come from and how are you feeling?
We're from Maryland here and feeling great. All the people are here. It's pretty awesome.
At the Supreme Court, where anti-abortion activists have focused much of their energy, they told personal stories.
I had a crisis pregnancy, and I chose life 38 years ago. It's the only child I ever had.
Now, we didn't talk to anyone in the crowd who even wanted to carve out an exception for rape or for incest. If the court does throw out Roe, then the fight will turn to the states, but about half of the states have already passed or are working on so-called trigger laws, which would ban abortion as soon as the court says that they can. Live at the Supreme Court, Bruce LaShan, WUSA 9.
All right, Bruce, thank you.